Hi guys, this is Emnel and we are back with Planetfall. Before I click next turn, as I promised in the previous episode, I realized I forgot to get back to my colonist management, and we don't need to get into energy anymore, and I think we don't really care about happiness anymore. Plus 10 is 1 even in 7 tens. We are better off using those two, for example, in knowledge, which would in 7 tens produce 70 points, and if this hits knowledge, it will be worth, if we put 4 people there, that will be worth 45, which is nothing to write home about. So yeah, let's do it this way. I wish you could use at least 2 of the 2 levels of priority, but for now we definitely still want to use more food because we want to get to 12 colonists and get ourselves 1 more sector. Alright, end the turn. Okay, well, actually, we still have some band. Oh, right, we haven't prospected. Interesting. Oh, another thing. We don't have those strategic ones yet. Yeah, we cannot deploy trenchers or anything like that quite yet. And we will decrypt that disk in a moment. Alright. Alright, and this is a bug I encountered. When something like that happens, this button stops working, but this button works. So, yeah. Nestor Żelazo. Father, the research team has completed analysis of the data disk. It is a whole theater disk manufactured for the ancient study Arcadia. This one contains whole performances from the band name Null Behavior. Okay, it was imprinted in the Stadium Arcadium and not far from here. The original recording might still be there. Even if the autonomous still won't understand, they might be grateful. Let us hope so, not as useful as I would have hoped, but maybe we can gain their trust regardless of the disk contents. Let's share what we know with autonom. Processing, analysis inconclusive, requires further data, stated terminal, Stadium Arcadium, recover original imprint of data, source code might provide solution to inquiry.
Objective completed.
Okay. And so 15 influence, and we have an exploration. Almost there. Investigate the stadium. The data storage chip contained a recording from the ancient Star Union band in your behavior. The autonom are not satisfied with our answers, so we must dig deeper. We should search for the location mentioned on the list. Perhaps the original disk can be found there. Very well. Okay, let's annex the sector. There should be... Okay, so the road goes this way. Perfect. Yeah, a lot of prospecting, and relations have improved with autonomous faction. Right, we are in a we have now peace with them. For the next stage we need, and we have 10 points to spare. We need another 20 to get the next level. But let's see what we have here. So we can have a mod for all laser attacks, gain melt armor, removing 1 each hit. We don't really do laser attacks, so that's not quite useful. Sentinels, for example, do, so if we wanted to make an autonomous army using our influence, that would be a thing. And auto network connector. This unit grants network compatible, gains network compatible, allowing it to benefit from networked, which is autonomous specific thing. And what can only be applied to cyber? Yeah, interesting. So it can be applied to actual mechanical units. Interesting. Shouldn't they be able to be networked? I could have sworn that well, we shall see later. So it's not like we want any of those. So not very useful for us. Well, some feather things will be useful. We could try to basically buy a bunch of sentinels to, in this way, rush additional favor, but I don't think it's worth it. We are better off doing that later on. Also, we'll be able to buy some elite units, which is always nice. Yeah, we'll get that. There, we'll get that. So,
Incoming communication.
they complimented us. We're glad to hear from you again. Which once here, can also like pronounce that they are nice or whatever, and they'll like us more. But I think we have better things to do with our
Incoming communication.
and they, I think, roofing relations. Okay, they are. Oh, never mind. I thought they also compared us now, but they actually. What is our major cases belly? Right, they insulted us, and that's actually like serious casus belli. So that would make our, if we declare war on them right now, that would make our population very happy with us. We may actually do that.
Incoming communication.
And there was that improving relations with the locals. Yeah, so I don't think that this is. I don't think that has like any effect. Use common cameras and legitimate. Is the first contact, accepted relations. I don't think that this is just something they spam. Like whenever you like finish a mission or increase the higher, get the higher level of relation with a faction, they just do that for whatever reason. This is once again going to be a production thing, so I'm gonna do that. As you can see, we already put well, over 200 points in this. Do we want another bulwark? Probably not. This is 120, we're producing 130, and between this and all the prospecting, we're definitely going to finish this. I'm not sure we want to though. I mean, we are slowly going to build up a third army, but I don't know, I kinda want to make the third army a bit different than, I don't know, a former, a bulwark and 3 trenches. Maybe more bulwarks? Though the bulwarks aren't all that useful. Not so far. Yeah, we'll see. Let's actually start building a bulwark. I don't think we'll finish it because it has some upkeep to it, which so we just don't need it quite yet. Oh, okay, this is water. Well. Okay, do I want another prospector? I mean, we prospected like half of the, well, 1/3 of the thing, and it's turn what? Turn 8, so yeah, I think that's excessive. Okay, let's take this army and start moving westwards, clearing. There we go. You. Okay, first let's check this out. Place automated to investigate the stadium. Okay, that will actually take 1 turn. So, I mean, we are moving that direction. Well, we can do it this way. So, if there is a need for actual fighting, we can do it there. And there's some landmark there. Yeah, sure, let's keep going. We won't be able to prospect it, of course, because its landmarks are always in the middle of the colony. So it's a shielding laboratory. If we have it attached to our colony, all the units will have one additional shield, yada yada yada. Oh, this is an actual war going on there. As for you, we don't want to. Alright, we already moved. Sure, we already moved, so I'm not sure what you want from me. Okay, let's take a look what's. Oh, we actually cannot take a look already. So, Imperial Training Center. Units produced in this colony have 2 ranks. That's pretty powerful. Yep. But this is high level stuff. And oh, we actually can check what's inside. You can see it doesn't have units guarding it, but there will be units inside. So we can actually enter, and it will show us what's there. So now 6 units. We have autonomous monitor, tier 2 specialist, phase manipulator, and 2 of their basic units. So let's see. Autonomous monitor, defense laser, repeating, initialize connections. So all friendly mechanical units granting. Yeah, okay, so this gives them networking. So he can keep using that, and it will buff all the units, mechanical units around, or autonomous units. All mechanical, actually, that includes mine. Ah, interesting. Well, actually, that could be good with our bulwarks. 1 level of stagger impact. So 3 attacks with our autocannons each staggers. Pretty good. Oh, this can be only used once per battle, so you would need multiple network. Interesting. I wonder if, if we were to put those things that grant them network to begin with, if that boosts it, if that gives them first level already. Trust and repair allies. Repair allies with the network healing all network units by 5 per network level. Okay. And this has 1 level cooldown, which is nice. And yes, signing resistance, arc weakness, all around awareness, because it cannot be flanked. Yeah, it's a decent thing. It's a scouting unit, which is very weak in combat, but connection thing. I will tell you. Phase manipulator, energy blaster. That's repeating, pretty powerful. Phase shift of duct. Forcefully attempt to teleport target unit to a hex adjacent to this unit with a strength of 8. A unit can only be targeted by this ability once per turn. Basically pulls a unit from 5 hexes away to him. Yeah, can be annoying. Phase shift evacuate. Target friendly unit is teleported to the hex adjacent to this unit. Healing, okay. It attacks a little bit, and it's apparently a void tech unit. It's not okay. This is not terrible. I think we can take it. 40 and those basic units. So they have a defense laser, which is once again repeating, but a shitty attack accuracy. They are better at Overwatch. Fair enough. Calculate targeting parameters. Raise the unit accuracy and critical chance by 10%. For all units. So basically, All three of them can cast it, and everyone gets plus 30%, which means they will be pretty accurate. Defense mode, all-round awareness, omnidirectional camera, overwatch in all directions, and superior overwatch. Additional damage. So they have basically a plus 50% on overwatch, which is quite powerful. Floating, mindless inertia. Okay, so this is not a huge issue. This, however, is those things have additional bonuses. So in this one, at the start of each turn, each of the defenders' turn, the Governed Palace Regency engine chooses a random defending unit as a champion, granting it plus 5 damage resistance and 20% increase damage on all abilities. And this is probably the worst. Ability is bombarded every 3 turns, dealing 16 kinetic damage to 3 random enemy units and causing stagger. So this can be bad. But yeah, I think our main army can deal with that. We'll need to put 1 more unit in it, but yeah, I mean, in a few turns, perhaps if they become a prime, even more, I think we can deal with them. So we'll clear whatever is here and beeline there. So I guess I should have been more aggressive when it comes to those kinds of stuff. Is this? No, it's not. Free money. This is also not a free money. Okay, let's prospect. I'm not sure if, actually now I'm not sure if prospecting everything as fast as possible is a good idea, because I mean, we don't have that much to build around here. We kinda want to start another colony, but well. Yeah, we sped up on research pretty late, to be honest. Perhaps we should have done it earlier, but oh well. Alright, I think that's it for this turn. And we have something that has been spawned. We have found the original database still intact. It holds a wealth of information. Null behavior was popular among the subculture known as spacers. They favored anarchistic tendencies, which landed them on the core watch lists. The band disappeared without a trace a few months after allegations of cyber-terrorism ensued. Core wanted the disk destroyed. It's remarkable that it survived this long. Okay, so this totally not fascist state actually also had automated secret police. Confirmed acquisition of corrupted data. Subject unlisted in conclusion. Examining new data. Dvar is proven cooperative. Dispatching ambassador for field analysis.
Objective completed.
Okay, 20 influence. We didn't get any actual relations with them though.
Whether it be from the workers or the very god of this planet, it's a universal truth. We can always extract more. All it takes is a heart of unbreakable steel. Dvar Lord Tog Nugget.
Alright, so we can now boost our production, as well as summon some trenches. It's like the new research. I think we'll go south this time around. Although I'm kind of tempted to get the ramjets. Okay, so problem I guess with those is it's not infantry, those plasmoids. Nice if they were. Additional bonuses. This is kinda okay. It heals you for very little and restores, removes some statuses. I'm not the big fan of this mod, but reasonable enough, and this is okay defensive. Defensive module. A defensive operation. This one is better as far as defense goes. Let's see. Gain stagger resistance and physical resistance against explosive attacks, which basically allows us to grenade ourselves. Not bad. And some additional armor. And this detection sensor, ignore accuracy penalties from line of sight while in combat. I think trenchers gain this kind of thing when they get prime rank, so we'll have to consider that later. Let's see, what do we want? Getting this is 9 turns, getting this is 4 turns. Yeah, I think I want to try out the ramjets. Okay, and we have access to additional doctrine. Well, a quest for a doctrine, research outpost, operation effectiveness, use a strategic doctrine of covered operation, strategic operation, covered operation. And strategic operations got less energy. And if we do it first, we'll get an additional energy. Speaking of strategic operations, I think we are going to deploy those trenches. We'll add them to this. Should we? Okay, if we cancel it, will we lose stuff? Some operation will be lost, but energy will be refunded. I mean, we will be building those. I think we'll just build a ramjet for those, so I don't want those trenches quite yet. Although, oh, we can actually. Okay, you know what? Let's have it, and we'll have it actually ready. We can prime it, of course. We don't have to use it outright. So.
Production ready.
And now. Oh right, we don't have a research here. We are really behind on the physical, on the civic research. Okay. Let's start by dealing with those and then those. Perfect. I think auto combat is in order. Yep. Some energy. Yeah, let's keep moving. Not sure if they. I think they will just attack us. As for you, do we want? Perhaps we want some energy first. We are. I think we want. We don't need more units quite yet. So let us actually produce some energy first. Huh, I actually wonder. Does this? Is this generate energy affected by those happiness events? I should have checked last time and that happened. Well, I'll try to remember next time around. As for you... Six points. So we could get actually two levels of close quarters specialist. Kind of want this is 60, which is okay, I guess. Nah, let's leave it for now. For movement. Okay, so this was basically it. Like. Nothing else happened regarding to this band or whatever. And we are at 86 and yeah. Let's start prospecting, I guess. All this required. Kind of tempted to just beeline for this now. Nah, I'll do it next round. We will put first of our colonies here, and the second will go up now. We haven't scouted that one yet, so let's We'll just keep going. Go and yeah, all the things. Now, which way should we go? There's another electromagnetic zap station. Not sure what that gives. Probably some additional arc damage for the units produced here. Something along those lines. But we won't be able to prospect there, so I think I'm gonna prospect here. Thought maybe I'll make it, but no, this guy in the broadcast. Right, and what was this? Shielding laboratory and yeah, some additional energy here and there. Yeah, we can prospect this. This would actually reset our movement. So to value in the other direction, and was that is an adventure, so we kind of want to get a proper army for that, which is gonna be this army. Right, is this a free up? No, it's not. Okay, there's a teleporter here. Interesting, not far, but we'll try it out. Now let's prospect. And I think we can end the turn. Let's do one more turn. They just run past that, that's annoying. Okay, frontier facilities.
Require the means to protect themselves and a reason to stay. At the very least, it's time to invest in some good old-fashioned guns and beer. Dollar Smith, Deneb Colony Mayor.
Well, we invested in beer already. Now we need the colonizer. Okay, so I think in this case we continue this way. I get production development, will be able to level up both of our production sectors, and we'll get access to those two buildings. One per sector. We can build one per sector, but we have two sectors. So one will lower the cost of our units, and another for colony structures. So let's go. It's 4 turns again. Honestly, I like so we do have bonus to research to military research, but because of the ability it gives. But I'd rather prefer the civilian research, to be honest. Okay, let's start by clearing you, and it's out to combat. No, as for this is just a melee unit that hits really hard, and when you get into melee, which is basically like all the other melee units. Right, a lot of prospecting, confirm movement. Let's clear you. That's once again out. So yeah, I think we can do it without losing anything. Yep, manage. Next we'll deal with this guy. This is our Wolodny Rozwet. He's a command. Well, we don't see what is his technology is quite yet. Alright, we should definitely get what he has, the flashette research. This is a pretty decent mod for our trenches. And for things like snipers and whatnot. Oh, both of our units are here? Okay, alright, you're the one that is supposed to go south. Hear about that. Well, let's go north then. Union Peaks. You should swing south there. We already prospected this. Alright. Let's go here. Yeah, let's do this. All this required. We already moved. What do we want? As for you, we'll be going there with our main army. Let's try the teleporter. I'm not sure how much it uses, but it uses some. Alright. End of turn. I think to adapt, we have 9 here. What are we using the 9th for? For happiness, huh? Fair enough. And then message from the autonom, which is basically another research. I don't know on the research, on the combat thing. I'm not actually sure which, if it's once again the civic, I definitely don't want it. Frankly, I don't want either of those, so yeah, let's decline and hope for the better quest. Those are the one I dislike the most. I'll actually move here. Prospect this. This is Reaper Station. Repair, not Reaper, as in Grim Reaper. Alright, we have once again this Basha with this melee unit. Yeah. Alright, this one is pretty healthy and quite fast. Let's first look at those pickups. So there's a production, and this is a colonist. That's nice. And this is some cosmite. And there should be one more production building around here as well. Frankly, I think we'll start with the colonists. Maybe not. I mean, kind of want it will be easier for this colony to first grow to like 11 and then pick it. Oh, actually, doesn't matter. We definitely want to get the colonist first. So actually want to go for the production pickup to get the colonist first. So let's do it. Okay, we'll see Wild Harrier next round, so let's just auto combat it because we are out of time. We haven't. Oh, we got an Oh, right, we got the ambassador thing. Not very useful. I think I'll just send it away. So this is the guy that. Oh, look at that. He has ancient data disk. Then there's no behavior. The tunes of no behavior seem to put the troops at ease, increasing the morale of adjacent friendly. Okay. Can we put it on something else? Oh, this is unique. Self-repair systems. The in self-repair systems that heal. Okay, so this is the one that initializes connections, so it can be useful in like a full mechanical army. Interesting. Pretty low on HP here, and this only heals network. It's yada yada yada. I mean, we could attack it with using this guy. First, orders required. You know what? We will finish this turn in the next episode. I am out of time right now. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.